Good morning, welcome to Breakfast with Victoria, Fritz and Tina Daheley.
Our headlines today. Adults in England will... It's Katrina Renton reporting there.
A family in Mexico got a bit closer to nature than they expected on a trip to a drive-through safari park. Take a look at this. Footage shot by another visitor to the park shows a male rhino, that looks terrifying, chasing and then ramming the door of an SUV. It then goes on to try to overturn the vehicle. Imagine being in that car as that's happening. A spokesman for the park said the aggression was an isolated case caused by the presence of a female rhino nearby. You'll be relieved to hear no one in the car was hurt, and the family even told a local journalist that the incident was a good experience that they will never forget.
Well, I bet they won't forget it.
Imagine your car being rammed by a rhino. I mean, that looked terrifying.
I'll put myself in that camp, I think. Bit of extra excitement. It's going to add to the adventure, isn't it?
Yeah, all because a female rhino was nearby. Anyway, they're OK. No one was hurt, and they're OK with the experience. OK, let's have a look at some of today's papers. The Observer front page at the start.
Nearest Axe Club.
Oh, well done, mate. About half an hour later, the audience have long gone, and there's the prize.
Mike Bushell, the BBC News at Blenheim Palace.
How great does that look? That looks great fun.
It does, doesn't it?
But he's right. You need a real good rhythm if you're going to, and proper technique. And then
you're
actually,
speaking from experience.
I am. But even little pipsqueaks like us, I reckon, could do that.
I think so. It looks like it would be very satisfying.
Absolutely,
anyway.
good for your aggression.
Yeah. The British Championships finished today, by the way, as part of the BBC Country File Live Festival. If you're interested in finding out more, and if you are interested in what you have just seen, the UK host the World Championships for the first time at the Liverpool Echo Arena on the 19th and the 20th of October. OK, time to get some more weather now. Here's Chris. Morning, Chris. How's it looking? Very hot, I'm sure.
Yes. Hi, Tina. Hi, Victoria. Yeah, exactly. We've been talking about this heat wave.
You are watching Breakfast. It's BBC News. The time is 22 minutes past 7. Let's have a quick look at the papers. And we've got our guest with us, David Collins, the Sunday Times Northern correspondent. You've got all the details in just a moment, but we're going to have a quick look at the front pages, if we can.
Yes, we can. Yes, and let's start with the Sunday Times. No deal Brexit is odds on, says Trade Secretary Liam Fox here, they're talking about, who's saying that Britain is odds on to crash out of the European Union without a deal. That is the warning from Liam Fox. They're also going with this photograph of Meghan Markle, which is on a lot of the front pages today. She attended a wedding yesterday with Prince Harry. It was also her 37th birthday yesterday.
Happy birthday, Meghan. A couple of stories here, actually 3 stories here, all of which are interesting, all of which we're covering today on the programme. This little one here, Tom Watson has been talking in The Observer today about what he calls the eternal shame over anti-Semitism. We've been talking to our correspondent in Washington about that, in Westminster about that. Picture above here, not Britney Spears. However, she was performing in Brighton last night. Lots of revellers at Brighton Pride yesterday. A lot of trouble over at the railway station when it was closed. We were showing the pictures a little bit earlier of those queues. And also here, this little story here, the NHS has been told, give trans patients equal access to fertility services. So we'll have a little bit more on that later on in the show for you too.
We'll just show you the front page of the Sunday Express. We have been reporting live this morning from Stoke. Missing midwife body found. Police searching for the missing midwife, Samantha Eastwood, found a woman's body yesterday. Police officers were looking in an area, a disused quarry in fields 10 miles from the hospital where she worked when they announced the discovery yesterday. And shortly afterwards, a 32-year-old man who was previously arrested on suspicion of kidnap was detained on suspicion of murder. 2 other men have been arrested too.
Let's bring David back in. David Collins joins us now.
Breakfast today, but Dan and Naga will be back tomorrow from 6 o'clock, so make sure you join them then.
Have a lovely day. Goodbye.